Right, so it's a long time coming, this one is, but this is the development so far on the City Light. It's taken a long time because other things have got in the way. My brother's work, development. It's been a pain in the ass, apparently, from a programming point of view, and still is. But we thought we'd give you a bit of an update on it. It's been moving on slowly, but here we go. So the base of the app's been kind of started. So that's the app there at the moment, which will have a GUI on the front end of it. But this is just essentially the way that the tablet or the phone or whatever you've got that's Android based. iOS will be coming soon. Well, not coming soon. That's a bit of a stretch, to be honest. But the iOS will eventually come. So this is how the Android tablet, in this case, will talk to the City Light, but there will be a GUI laid over the front end of it, or over this. So there's the City Light there. Behind it you can see lit, that's the Bluetooth board on the back. All the firmware has been rewritten because there's obviously a lot more gone into it than it was originally thought. And there's the app there. So if you want to do the honours, and so this is going to select a suite now. There you go. So if I come back over to the light, a lot of this was trying to make the connectivity between the tablet, or the Android app, should I say, I keep saying tablet because it's on the tablet, the Android app and the light as bulletproof as possible, so when you switch the bike off and on again, it would just automatically reconnect. And that's been a lot of the source of the problems. So there you go. So it's just selecting a suite there at the moment. I'll come back a little bit. There you go. So there's a suite running there. I'll stay on this if you just want to try and select another sweep. Another sweep. There you go. No, not yet. So what's the red light then? There you go. So there's another sweep. Other things that have been added in from a hardware point of view is there's a different plug there that's easier to reconnect rather than just soldering it. There's also a status light which is right in the middle, but it's not working on this one because this board's a little bit faulty. But if you look at the two central LEDs, between them there's almost like a little white thing, and that is the status light. There's also, as well, being added into it is a temperature sensor, which you're working on at the moment, aren't you? Yeah. So there you go. So this board will have 4 LEDs on it. So you can, once the app's completed and finished, you'll be able to select any sweep, any LED, and essentially make your own custom sweep, as it were. So as you can see there. So there you go there. So you haven't got the board temperature, that's what you're programming at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. The other thing to say actually as well is this board, I mean this is for the Z1000 obviously, because this is the City Light design. This particular board can be customized to any other bike, for example, that has a running light. So if it's got a running light, this board could just be reshaped to go into another bike. I mean, it just so happens that obviously we've got a Z1000 and it's got the City Light, but I'm not sure if there are any other bikes that have got this, but I'm pretty sure there are, but I couldn't think of any offhand. So if anyone's got another bike that has this kind of central running light, or any running light design with a cased LED, then it could just be redesigned for that. So let's go back over there. So I say this is kind of all there you go. So there's a different type of sweep again then. So what you were saying was that these sweeps, normally you'll be able to design these from the Android app, whatever you want, but these are in fact at the moment hard programmed into this development board. So all we're doing is on the tablet we're just saying run this sequence that's programmed into the board, but this is just the development board. So all we're doing at the moment is just going through all the different sweeps that are pre-programmed into this board, but it's, as I say, it's purely for development. I think you can also see as well, there's a couple of LEDs that are out on this board as well, which is a bit of a hardware fault on it. But it's just the development board, nothing more. There's going to be another hardware change to the board, so there's going to be another revision after this. That was the voltage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just so you can run it from either 12 volt or you can run it from USB. So anyway, so there you go. So that's what's there so far. But essentially, the problems have been is the main problem was Android. The way that Android's programmed, it's not difficult. Apparently, it's pretty well swings and roundabouts, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and all that kind of thing. But there you go. So I know nothing's appeared on this for months and months and months and months, but it's turned out to be a very difficult thing to develop and program. The hardware is pretty straightforward because that's my brother's sort of bread and butter is building hardware. So this physical light here was never really an issue to get built. The problem is, and has been an ongoing, is the development of the software. But there you go. So that's a kind of update to the Z City Light. So development's still going. It's just a kind of a one-man band, one-man job. I'm purely just giving an opinion here. But there you go. So that is the City Light. All right. Cheers.